All right, welcome back to the Weather Channel. We are following breaking news coming out of California. Montecito, of course, one of the hardest hit communities by the Thomas Fire just several weeks ago. And now one of the hardest hit communities by the heavy deluge that we saw overnight. Many areas picking up over 4 to 5 inches of rain in a matter of hours. And this has caused flooding and mudslides across the region, bringing down power lines, blocking roads, taking out homes. There have been reports of at least 3 homes that have been knocked off their foundation. You're looking at a new picture coming in of rescues of a woman who was stuck in a debris flow taken to an ambulance. And this is the case across Ventura and Santa Barbara counties. Several rescues this morning from people being trapped in their homes, from people being trapped in their cars. And this is a big concern for those who are still in evacuation zones who haven't evacuated. And residents are urged to stay put if they can or move to higher ground, but don't travel on the roads. All right, we're looking at live video now coming out of Ventura County, where you can see emergency crews have blocked off streets. There has been flooding and quite a bit of rain. The rain's still coming down. However, it has simmered up a little bit, so it has lightened up a little bit. The heaviest rain was a couple hours ago, and that's when we've seen reports of all these mud flows and situations coming out. But still looking at live footage here in Ventura County, California. We talked to Amber Anderson of the Santa Barbara Fire Department earlier, what they did and pre-preparations. You mentioned you guys did a lot of pre-planning. How has that helped? And without that, would this have been a much worse situation? I saw some of the video that we're seeing, and I see a lot of these barriers. Has that helped prevent some worsening of some of these mudslides?
Oh, tremendously, yes. So actually, if you go back to the Thomas Fire, which was that fire that took place above Montecito, Carpinteria, Summerlin here in the last month, within the initial days of that fire, we had already activated a BEAR team, and that stands for Burn Area Emergency Response. Within the first several days of that fire, those crews started doing work to assess everything that's going to happen as to like what is happening now and how that burn scar is going to affect the nearby areas and the drainages if we were to have a large rain event as we do now. So not just that, but in the last week we had an incident management team that was brought in to handle the situation that we have this morning. Santa Barbara County's Emergency Operations Center was activated. We had crews in place within the last 2 weeks working throughout the Thomas Fire area, particularly in Santa Barbara County, to clear all of the drainages. We knew debris flow would be one of our biggest issues.
All right, that is what the emergency officials have done in advance, and hopefully that has helped in some instances. It looks like it has, but of course, too much rain all at once is not good news here for places across Southern California. That is the case here. Flash flood warning still in effect through 9:30 a.m. local time. This includes Santa Barbara and Ventura counties, including the cities of Montecito, Santa Paula, and Ventura counties. You're still looking at rain moving in off the coast. It looks like it is lightening up, but we'll still see showers continue on throughout the day. Heaviest rain now pushing up towards Bakersfield. All right, if you're not in a flash flood warning, you are under a flash flood watch, including most of the LA metro area from Temecula over to Riverside, San Bernardino, and then back towards Ventura, Santa Barbara. That means flash flooding is possible. As we've seen this morning, this is likely going to be the case. And because of the mudslides and debris flows, we have numerous highways, very key roads that have been shut down because of blockage here. Boulders, trees covering the roads here in some cases along the 101 in Ventura and Santa Barbara counties. California Highway 33 is closed in portions of this area as well as California Highway 150 in both directions, by the way, and they are closed until further notice. All right, we're tracking quite a bit of rain to continue here in not only Southern California, but across the West. Now, yes, the rain is a welcome thing, but of course, if we get too much all at once, this is an area that really can't handle that. So heads up Las Vegas, heavy rain moving in your direction as well this morning. There could be some flooding going on there as well, where we could see up to 1 to 2 inches and additional 2 to 3 expected across Southern California from LA to San Diego. Keep it right here for more live coverage across Southern California.